Hey guys! Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've been live, but I am back from Hawaii. I feel like I needed a few days to kind of recoup. I know that sounds so silly, but let me make sure we're live really quickly. And then let's dive into kicking fear to the curb. It is so time. Are you ready? Are you ready to do that? It looks like we are live. Awesome. So come say hey as you are watching. We will go ahead and dive into this. I'll share this into my Facebook group. P.S. Hi Olivia, in my Facebook group tomorrow, I'm actually going to do live coaching. So if you're like, hey, I have questions for you, or if you're like, hey, I want to know about this and so this, or I'm struggling with this, or whatever the case is, I will be live for you to answer or ask for me to answer. I can't even speak English. Any questions that you have tomorrow. So if you want the link to that and you're like, I want to be in your Facebook group, message me or just comment below and I will leave the link for you. But say hey as you're popping on, guys. I'm excited to be here. I'm not as tan. I'm just kidding. I didn't lay out very much. I burn very easily. So let me just add this to my Facebook group. So Fiercely Unstoppable Entrepreneurs is where we'll do live coaching tomorrow as a fun surprise gift for you guys. But oh my gosh. So Hawaii was so much fun. It was so good to be able to have my mom with me and like just doing something for us to celebrate my my first 5-figure month of many to come. But also just to enjoy myself. But I felt like I needed a few days to like recoup, like after vacation. That doesn't make any sense, but I needed it. So I am refreshed. I am here. Let me know if you're watching. I am Brooke Allison. I am a mind shift coach and an achievement strategist. So I help women really up-level their confidence within themselves, but also in their businesses to become unstoppable. And together we design a life and a business that they are just madly obsessed with. Hey, Amanda, I'm so happy you're here. So, are you ready to kick fear to the curb? Are you ready to do that? It's time, don't you think? We'd be like a hell yes, it's time if you feel like it's time, because it is so time to kick all of those fears that are holding you where you are to the curb. Because really, you guys, the thing to remember is that it is so safe for you to be successful. It's safe for you to be successful. It is safe for you to have it all, to actually live your dream life. Fear is, I love this. It's called false evidence appearing real. Fear. False evidence appearing real. So we are actually only born with 2 fears. Okay? We are born with the fear of falling, which makes sense because we're little babies, and we're born with the fear of loud noises because we don't understand what that is, right? Everything else, every other fear that has come inside your thoughts, maybe I'm not good enough, or what if I fail, or what if everything changes, or blah, 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 blah. All those fears, right? What I'm fearful of what people think about me. Those are all fears that we have made up, and we have compiled evidence to prove that that's right. So the important thing to remember about any of this, Amanda goes, whoop, whoop. She is ready to kick fear to the curb. I love it. Okay, give me some haze if you're here. But the important thing to remember is that everything that has happened to you, everything that has been said to you, you don't have to own any of that. That does not have to be weighing you down or something that you have to carry with you from now on. So today, you get to decide that you are going to stop letting your fears and those old stories. Hey, Kristen, how are you? You get to decide to stop letting your fear and those old stories rob you of your dreams, because you deserve better. You deserve so much better. So just a year ago, you guys, I have not been in my coaching business that long. That's how quickly things can happen, okay? So it hasn't even been a year. It's been shy of a year. But a year ago to this time of year, like April last year, I remember just feeling really defeated. I was really frustrated. I was running after my desire, my dream life. I was running after this idea of wanting to be successful and what my idea of success was, right? Because we all have a different idea. And I knew I was meant for something more. I know I wanted to impact the masses, and I had this deep tugging on my heart, but I let the fear of failure, I let the fear of change, I let the fear of not actually achieving my goals, like what if I just fell on my face, kind of stop me from doing anything. Have you ever felt that way? Like, be honest with me, you guys. Have you ever just felt like your fears are just stopping you in your tracks? So I came to the conclusion one day, I was like, okay, well, clearly I'm not getting to where I want to go. So nothing's going to change if nothing changes. That makes sense. That makes so much sense. So soon after that moment of I just had this enough is enough. Enough is enough. I deserve to live my dream life. And why can't I be as successful as I see other people being? Why can't that be true for me? Because it can be. So I reconnected with my desires and I chose faith over fear. I chose, what if it does work out? What if everything goes exactly my way, rather than being fearful of all the things that could go wrong? What have you been thinking about? Have you been thinking about the things that could go wrong, or have you been thinking about everything that could go right? Everything that could go right within your life, within your business, within taking that leap of faith, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe you've been deciding whether you're going to do something or not do something. What could go right if you made the decision? So remember, fear and faith, they can't live in the same place at the same time. So what are you going to choose? Are you going to go back to the normal feeling of fear, or are you going to choose to be faithful and know that everything is going to work out for you? Have you had your enough is enough moment yet? Has this become non-negotiable for you? I'd love to know. For those who are on here still, we have quite a few people on, so let me know your thoughts on this. But I truly believe, you guys, I so believe that if you have a tugging on your heart, or if you have a calling on your heart, and you are drawn to a new adventure, or if you're drawn to a new adventure, or if you know that you're meant to do something more than what you're doing, if you know you desire to have that impact that you've always wanted, right? Then run after it. You have everything you need. You have everything inside of you to be successful, to live your dream life. You just have to uncover the bullshit and get to where you want to go. So we have to stop making excuses. We have to stop giving into that fear that's holding us back. Hey, Audrey. We have to stop giving into that fear, okay? So there's never gonna be that perfect moment. I know a lot of us are like, oh, well, maybe after this month, or maybe next month, or maybe in a half a year. There's never gonna be a perfect moment to start anything new in your life, right? For choosing to go to Hawaii after my first 5-figure month, I could have been like, oh, I'm taking my mom with me, by the way. So I was able to pay for both of our trips. But instead of being like, oh, I should really pay off debt, or I should really do this, and this. Yes, I did that. And I chose to take a trip for me and my mom to Hawaii. You are allowed to have both. You're allowed to have both in your life, but we have to stop waiting for everything to be perfect to actually get to where we want to go. Because there's never that perfect moment. So it's time that you step up, have faith, and just run towards your desires with inspired action. So kick fear to the curb, bye. Kick fear to the curb and run after your desires full speed ahead. Be unstoppable. Become unstoppable. There's no amount of time too small to make massive things happen. I am living proof of this, you guys. And I think I'm pretty awesome, but I'm not like this. I'm not on a pedestal. We are the same. I am just sitting on the other end of this computer screen. I am not that much different than you, and if I was able to create success like I was able to create, then I know you can do that too, or have even better success. What did Ann just say? Ann said, uncover the bullshit and get to where you want. Yes, get to where you want to go. There's never a perfect moment. I'm glad that spoke to you. Oops, that's my finger. Okay, cool. So, are you getting fired up? Hi, Jolene. So nice to see you here. Hi, Michelle. Oh, so happy you guys are popping on. You'll have to watch the replay, but take the leap. Take the leap, right? What have you been teetering on for the past few days, for the past few months, for the past few weeks? What has been taking over your subconscious? What have you been trying to decide? Take the leap, make the decision, say yes to the thing that you were overthinking. What's the worst that could happen, right? Because you know, and just believe in yourself and know that of course it's 100% possible. So you have to be willing to fall flat on your face. You have to be willing to fall flat just on your face in order to fully live out your dreams, this fear, this second guessing, this like teeter-tottering, the indecision is going to rob you of your time and your energy. That's so precious. Time and energy cannot be gotten back. You can't return that. Once it's spent, it's gone. So you can either like run your life or let your life run you. So honor yourself because you deserve it. Take the leap. You know what you want to do. You already know if you have something that you want to do or you're like battling back and forth, right? So if this is like tugging on you at all, if you're like, oh my gosh, you're so right, Brooke. I know I really want to start a business, or you're so right. I know I need to up-level my confidence, or whatever that is for you, reach out to me. Because if you know you're ready to run towards your dreams full speed ahead, become unstoppable. If you know that you're ready to not let your circumstances hold you back any longer. If you know you're ready to up-level your confidence within yourself and your business, or if you're ready to design a life and a business that you're madly obsessed with, let's do this together. You don't have to be alone in this, okay? Hold on, Anne, I'm gonna read what you said. So she said, thank you. I need a butt kicking today, and I have opportunities floating by, and they will be gone before I know it, but fear has been holding me back. Oh my gosh, Anne, this is so good. I'm so glad you're here and you're watching and listening to this. Absolutely. Figure out what your desires are, write them down, get it all on paper, like see it face to face. Write down your desires. What opportunity is gonna take you to your desires? And what's the worst that could happen? But then write down a list of all of the amazing things that could happen once you make the decision to run after it. Everything always goes my way. That gets to be your new affirmation. Everything always goes my way. And so if you're ready to kick fear in the ass, kick it to the curb, and actually run after the life you desire and like fall in love with your life and your business, whatever that looks like for you, let's do this. You guys, I have 3 spaces to work with me one-on-one. I know they're selling out. I have one that's kind of like on hold, but technically it's still available right now. But 3 spaces to work with me one-on-one in my Fiercely Unstoppable Transformation Program for 4 months. And you guys, you do not want to miss out on this opportunity because it will be sold out for the next few months. So if this is tugging on your heart, you know, drop a hell yes below and I will send you the link to book a free complimentary call with me. You guys, 30 minutes, face to face, you and me, hashing things out. Let's uncover your dreams, figure out what you're struggling with, and make a plan for you to run after where you want to go. Let's do that together because you are not alone in this. So give me a hell yeah below if that excites you. Let's book a free call together. I'm probably not going to be doing free calls much more anymore. So you want to make sure you take advantage of this ASAP so we can run towards your dreams together. So thank you so much for being on. I love your guts. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day today. I'm excited to be back and like full of energy from Hawaii. But drop a hell yes. Let's connect. I'll talk to you later.